Just because we're moving into October now doesn't mean the bright colors of a garden have to be shelved until next spring.
Oh, no. Gurvir joins us now from the new location of the Garden District in downtown D.C. Gurvir.
Good morning, Allison. Good morning, Steve. You know what? I was just listening to Holly talk about the Cox family farms. If you don't have a farm, that doesn't mean you can't have a beautiful fall garden. And our friend Derek Thomas with Thomas Landscapes is with us, as he is always, for our gardening segment, talking about container gardens at this new location for Garden District.
Right. We're here at 1740 S Street Northwest.
That's right.
Garden District's new location, and we're talking about fall gardens. You know, the thing about container gardens in the fall, and I love container gardens, I have to say. I can't talk enough about them because they're always the best quick fix for people that are in a pinch. Or like you say, if you don't have a farm. You know, one of the things about the fall, though, the fall is a great planting time. It's time to get all of those projects that you didn't get done. Garden District makes their own planting mix. It's a wonderful blend of everything that you're going to need. This is a great time to go ahead and clean out those containers, use a little bit of bleach to clean them up with, make sure that you have the proper chips in the bottom so that you get drainage.
How important is that, Derek?
It's absolutely important to plant health, that you have good soil.
Okay.
Now, talking about the containers, because that's what we're here for. You know, fall is a time, like this container, this is one of the favorites that I picked out. It's got so many different things in it. You've got some peppers, you've got the ornamental basils, you've got cabbage, you've got a chrysanthemum, you've got a carex. Now the thing about it is if you're in a quick fix, you know, go ahead, get the container. They've got some beautiful planters.
That's it.
Plop it in there and you're done. You're ready. You know, you can go ahead and fuss about the other stuff because your container
is professional.
Right. Make it look like a professional.
Okay.
You know, go ahead and
One thing that I noticed too here, Derek, is the layering.
Right.
Which is really great.
You layer. You play with different textures and different colors. Also, you know, why not make a non-traditional container garden this fall? This one's got turnips and parsley and lavender. So you know, as the fall progresses and you get into early winter, you'll be able to harvest turnips. You'll be able to use lavender and parsley in your cooking. Great idea. Wonderful way to do it. And we've also, you know, don't be afraid to experiment with color. You know, a lot of people think that it's fall, it's time to go. You know, experiment with color, experiment with evergreens. We've got some great ideas here. These are ornamental peppers.
Those are beautiful.
And what we've done is we've blended them with pansies, and we have also added our tulips and hyacinths below.
Now that's what I was going to ask you about that, because everybody loves, you know, in the spring when all the bulbs pop.
Right.
Is now the time to start planting those?
Now's the time to do your spring bulbs. And what you can do in your containers, you can plant them, as I say, about an inch below the plants.
Okay.
And in the spring, what's going to happen, those bulbs are going to push right on through, and everyone's going to think that you just planted just your spring bulbs.
Love it.
Now, also, chrysanthemums, grasses, things like that. One of the things that I love to do with container gardens, these chrysanthemums are going to last about a month. But when those are done, what you can do is keep the container ready so that you can just plop in the next.
So you actually get a larger container like this one.
Get a larger container than you need.
Take the pot and put it inside.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Take it and don't take the plant out of its pot, but plop it down in there, because in that way, in mid-November, when these are done, you can then go ahead and add your cabbage, and there you have a perfectly brand new container.
Derek, thank you. You always have such great ideas. Again, we do want to mention that Garden District is at a new location. Remember, they used to have two spots. Well, they've consolidated. Wonderful location. It is, 1740 14th Street Northwest.
Right.
So come on out, check it out. And Derek's gardening tips and his website, we've put a link to it on our website.
Thomas Landscapes.
Right, at myfoxdc.com.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Derek. Back into you.
Derek, Gurvir, thank you both very much. It's 8:54 right now. We have talked before about parents grappling with whether to have their kids get the swine flu vaccine.